Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we have a tutorial in Adobe Photoshop and we're going to see how we can improve the quality of a logo or convert it to a vector file. Alright, the logo we're going to work on today is the logo of the website Archdaily. As you know, Archdaily is a highly reliable source for architectural and design projects. Currently receiving approximately 18 million months visitors. It serves as a comprehensive resource for architectural projects. There's a section on the Archdaily website for logo downloads. I download the Archdaily logo in PNG format from their website. This logo is their official logo and you can save as image to download it. After downloading the logo, you simply import it into Adobe Photoshop. As you can see, I download the PNG logo file without the background. The first thing I do is to slightly enlarge the area around the logo frame so the logo doesn't stick too closely to the frame. I select the crop tool and expand the area around it to ensure the logo doesn't touch the frame edges. In this stage, if you look below, you will see it's approximately 1341 pixels by 860 pixels. The next step I take is to increase the dimensions of the work. I go to the image menu, select image size, set the width to 2000 pixels and change the resolution to 300 instead of 782 to enhance the resolution. Now if you pay attention, you will notice that the edges of the work are losing quality, which is natural because we're increasing the size of the work, and since the file is PNG format, so the quality decreases. However, we will improve the quality. Okay, and the file becomes larger and you will see that the edges are somehow blurry due to the size increase. The next step is to add a white background. There are various methods to add a white background, but the method we're using today is to go to the layer menu, choose new and then select background from layer. The crucial point here is that your background color must be white. So I choose background from layer and a white background is added behind my logo. A note about this technique is that it's only suitable for logos with one or two colors, not for logos with more than two colors. And it's not suitable for them. The next step is to save the logo color somewhere, because in the following step we will convert the logo to grayscale and we will lose the color. For this, I use the eyedropper tool, click once on the logo and the color is selected. Clicking on this shows the logo's code and you can hit add to swatches and give it a name. For example, I name it logo Archdaily and it's added to my swatches. Now I have this color and I will use it in the next steps. So now what we need to do is to convert the logo to grayscale. If you press Shift Ctrl plus U, the entire image turns grayscale. If you zoom in, you will see that the edges of my work is still like good quality. The next step is to soften and smoothen these edges a bit to achieve a cleaner result. For this, you go to the filter menu, then blur and choose Gaussian Blur. Here we can adjust the radius to make it smoother, but don't forget, don't overdo it, but something around 4 might be the suitable number, maybe 4, and click OK. Now if you pay attention, you will see that the edges of my work are much more softer. Alright, the next step is to increase the contrast a bit to make these soft edges turn into much sharper edges. You go to the adjustment menu and add a curve adjustment layer. Inside the settings of this adjustment, you move the white point closer to the center and move the darker point towards the white area. Now if you observe, you will notice how much sharper the edges of my work have become. If you work with it a bit more, you can achieve better results and have even sharper edges. Now if you pay attention, you will see that a curve layer has been added here, increasing the contrast of the work and making the edges sharper. If you don't have this adjustment section, you can go to the window menu and enable adjustments. The adjustments window will then become active for you. Okay, at this stage, I merged the two background layers, which are the logo itself and the adjustment layer together. Select both of them, right click and choose the merge layers. Or you can use the shortcut Ctrl+E. So I press Ctrl+E and now both layers have been merged together. Alright. Now if you pay attention, you will see that the background layer is locked. If you click on the lock once, it will be unlocked. Now I need to remove the white area and then convert the logo back to the PNG format. You select the Magic Wand tool from this menu and click once on the white area. You can hold down the Shift key or select selections together from the top bar and click on the areas that were not selected. Once you've selected the entire white area, if you press the delete key once, your logo will be converted back to the PNG file. Alright, at this point I need to bring back the logo's color to its previous state, holding down the Ctrl key, and I click on the layers image and the layers content are selected. From this point you can use the color for coloring. If the color is in the foreground, you can use the Alt plus backspace or delete. And if the color is in the background palette, use Ctrl plus backspace or delete. After adding the color, press Ctrl+D to deselect. Now everything is ready. The logo's quality has significantly improved. And in this step, I want to convert it to a vector mode. Alright. For this, I can use the layer selection again, holding down Ctrl plus click on the layers image, and the layers content are selected. After this, I select one of the selections. For example, I choose rectangular marquee, and I go to the area that's been selected, right click, and choose the make work path. So I set the tolerance to 1 pixel, and okay, now it has given me the logo's work path, and the only thing that needs to be done now is to use the direct selection tool from this menu. Right click again, choose create vector mask, and now if you pay attention, you will see that a vector mask has been created from this logo. And now everything is ready. The only thing left to do is to save the file. If you want to improve the file into Illustrator, import the file into Illustrator, in the next step it's better to go to the file menu and then export as, and save it in SVG format. You can import it into Illustrator software with this format. If you want to save it as a Photoshop file, you can go to the Save As menu, select the Photoshop EPS option. Save it as EPS and your logo will remain in vector format within the EPS format. Or you can save it SVG format as I explained earlier, and use this logo in other softwares. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you like it, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Until the next tutorial, goodbye.